Hey everyone, it's Hax. As you all know, today is a very special day. Today is the 20th anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Melee, which many of us consider to be the best game of all time. Melee is truly one of a kind in terms of not only its gameplay, but also its community. The Melee community has kept its game going strong for 2 entire decades, over the course of which it's developed an incredible legacy. Melee has fostered famous personalities, unforgettable moments, documentaries, and much more. All of this has been done without any developer support. Recently, I announced that I partnered with Altimor from the FGC to create a memory card called 1.03. Altimor and I sought out to create a memory card that would breathe fresh air into the Melee experience and keep the game going strong for many years to come. People have been receiving their 1.03 memory cards in the mail these past few days, and Altimor and I are thrilled to finally be able to reveal 1.03's contents to the public. For starters, 1.03 features plenty of HUD and quality of life improvements. The look of the game has been cleaned up through the centering of each player's stocks and percent, and the removal of the port flags that normally hover above each character's head. You can also easily exit a match by holding start rather than having to press LRA start all at once. These are just a few of the modernizations we've included in 1.03. On 1.03, a hidden glitch called the polling drift is fixed. The polling drift normally causes input latency, and it occasionally offsets your input timings as well. On 1.03, you won't have to worry about this issue. The next controller-related fix on 1.03 is a custom version of UCF. Altimor and I are in favor of some changes to UCF which we've included for people to test out. The first two changes are a maximized shield drop range and the addition of a 1.0 cardinal fix. These two changes will keep your character moving at top speed while letting you shield drop with ease. The third change on 1.03's custom UCF version is a dash out of crouch fix. On vanilla, dash out of crouch suffers from two separate luck factors, both of which are fixed on 1.03. This will let you perform this essential movement option seamlessly for the very first time. The next feature in 1.03 is the ability to remap Z as your jump button. To use this feature, hold X or Y in conjunction with Z for a second at the character select screen. Once you've assigned jump to the Z button, you'll be able to effortlessly shuffle your aerials as if you were using a claw grip. Next up are stage modifications. All the legal stages except for Battlefield include an improvement to their competitive viability on 1.03. Pokemon Stadium's transformations have been frozen, and FD's background visuals have been frozen as well to remove distractions. Dreamland's Wind has been removed to get rid of RNG, and the Shy Guys on Yoshi Story have been removed for similar reasons. Finally, the side platforms on Fountain of Dreams will neutral start at the beginning of the match. If you want to play without these stage modifications, simply head to the original stage select screen to access unmodified stages, as well as the 23 stages that aren't used in tournament play. That brings me to the secret features in 1.03. In the original 1.03 trailer, I hinted that the best was yet to come, and so I'm hopeful that these features deliver on that promise. The first secret feature on 1.03 is custom music. 1.03 lets you enjoy Melee's complete soundtrack while playing the game in a tournament setting. To access custom music, head to the Versus Mode options menu, where you'll find options for menu music as well as stage music. The stage music screen lets you choose from the 31 tracks that normally play on illegal stages, while the menu music screen lets you choose from all 43 tracks in the game. The second secret feature on 1.03 is the latency toggle, which you'll find on the second page of the options menu. The latency toggle has multiple different options you can choose from to customize Melee's latency. If you aren't playing on a CRT, then the LCD option is recommended for bringing LCD monitors in line by shaving off half a frame of latency. What's most interesting though is the option to play with low latency. 1.03's low latency toggle shaves off 1.5 frames of latency, which is the most a console can handle. This toggle will let you play Melee at lightning fast pace. Last but not least, 1.03 adds the controls menu. This is reminiscent of the customization options you'll find in newer Smash titles. The first option down the list is Z Jump, but you may not have been expecting the other options. On row 2, you'll be able to toggle Perfect Wave Dash, which is a defining feature of 1.03. The Perfect Wave Dash toggle modernizes Melee's Wave Dash system by bringing it in line with the system newer titles such as Rivals of Aether are using. 1.03 does this by introducing a range at the end of the horizontal cardinals which contains unique behavior. To access this range, you can either roll along the rim of the analog stick as normal or point directly at it. From there, any air dodges performed within this range will correspond with the perfect wave dash angle. This will let you perform what was once a coveted movement option cleanly and with ease. 1.03's perfect wave dash toggle is nothing short of revolutionary, as it puts a modern-day spin on Melee's trademark physics exploit. Next up are rows 3 through 5 of the controls menu. These rows allow you to change each individual C-stick direction to perform tilts instead of smashes. This can be used to perform all sorts of tricks that were formerly impossible, such as frame-perfect tilts out of crouch, as well as pivot tilts. What's more is that you can build the best version of your character by choosing the tilts that are most useful while keeping the smashes you prefer as well. Finally, the last option on the controls list is a tap jump toggle. This can be used to preserve your double jump in crucial situations, or turn off tap jump in any situation where you wouldn't want it. Since rows 2 through 6 of the controls menu go beyond the scope of what's normally allowed, your character's port will turn red if you choose any of them. This will let your opponent know that you're playing with 1.03 controls. There's no telling what the future holds in terms of these controls potentially becoming legal, but for now the indicator serves to identify that they're being used. I should also mention that each of these controls have character select screen shortcuts that can be used to toggle them as well. Believe it or not, there are even more features within 1.03. Within the pause rotator, you'll find a new option called Auto, which will prohibit pausing during 4-stock matches specifically so that you never have to worry about getting stuck in timed matches. Then within the rules rotator, you'll find a new game mode called Crew, which pays homage to the Melee community's signature exhibition. Crew battles are now better than ever before with 1.03's stock storage system, which keeps track of how many stocks are remaining at the end of a match and holds onto them for the next one. Whether you're an active competitor or someone who enjoyed Melee during childhood, the 1.03 memory card is a must-own for any Melee fan. This memory card will provide Melee with updates that players of all skill levels will enjoy, and it will most definitely kickstart a new era for the Melee community. You can grab an official 1.03 memory card at box.com for just $9.99, or you can install 1.03 for free from the comfort of your home by following the instructions that I provided in the video description. I hope that everybody loves 1.03 as much as we do, and I hope that it makes the next 20 years of Melee even better than the last 20. So make sure to check out 1.03 when you have some free time, and happy 20th anniversary to Super Smash Bros. Melee.